When it comes to looking at our students learning in a remote environment, I think what we can all say and agree is that in the spring, many of our schools, our universities, our education institutions were unprepared for this pandemic that we were all thrown into. And it was quite challenging. There were some schools who were already in a remote learning environment or a hybrid environment or were highly integrated using technology in the classroom, and they were able to pick up. But that was the minority for most schools out there. So it was a challenge to how do you get up and running quickly? That's definitely something recognizable. The wonderful thing that we did have access to in the spring that we don't have moving into the school year is the relationship piece. And Byron commented on this earlier. But teachers in the spring already knew their students. They had those relationships built with them. They may not have known how to connect their class digitally. Now we're going to be kind of turning on the other side of that coin, if you would. So now that we've had 4 months of teachers being able to prepare to teach in a remote learning environment, we have seen school districts and universities all across this country reaching out to us as a company to say, how can we help? What systems do we need to have employed? Is there professional learning for our teachers to get up to speed? And then also just the equity and access issues as well. But the teachers won't have this fall as they're moving into their new classes is the relationships already built. So how do we embrace technology in ways in a hybrid or a virtual or asynchronous or synchronous classroom types to build relationships? And our students are so excited. I think, yes, they miss their interactions they had in person with their teachers and their classmates, but they're also excited that school is now opening new doors and they're able to use digital tools that they love to use already in the classroom. And then the other thing that I want to point out is because teachers and school leaders and students are embracing learning in a remote and digital environment and way, this doesn't mean that they should be sitting in front of a device all day, every day. We know that is not a pedagogically sound approach for teaching and learning. We also know that is not beneficial for the health of our children. So while, yes, we are a technology company and we work with technology and devices every day and we have platforms built for teaching and learning, we also don't believe that students should be sitting in front of a device all day and interacting.